Welcome to the channel, everyone. I'm your host, Shadow Dad Gaming, and today we will be continuing our City Skylines II challenge of building a gridless city. Today we're going to focus on getting to level 7, and with that we have a few things we're going to try to get accomplished. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to solve the horrible traffic problem by creating an interstate that goes around our city. The next thing we're going to do is increase our zoning and our buildable area by laying more roads in the city center. Once we hit level 5, we're going to build farmland to meet our production needs. Everything's going to catch on fire, and we're going to go bankrupt. Wait a second, who wrote this script? Once we hit level 6, we're going to build a railroad, begin increasing our income, then close out the video. Without further ado, let's get building. So this first intersection I'm going to start with is going to be the one that connects my highway and my city to the industrial side of my city. I'm going to make these on and off ramps very long to support the truck traffic that's going to be utilizing these roads primarily. Wow, this is probably the prettiest highway intersection I have ever created. Usually it's a lot of right angles, a lot of ups and downs, but this one I really love the way it flows without taking up too much area. The rest of my intersections are not going to look like this. This is the intersection at the beginning of my town zone. It has a very unique take on crossing highways by having one on-ramp actually going under the entire system and then coming back up. I thought it was really unique to add that. Moving on to the ones that connect the highway and the town, I will be utilizing single point and multiple point intersections to keep it simple. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up replacing these to a less populated area or increasing their size, but that's going to be in a later video. Now that I've completed that last intersection, I'm going to increase the zoning and begin building more roads in our city center so I can increase the population and get us to level 5. When building these roads, I'm going to focus on creating connections between the city quarters using these 4-lane roads. I'll then place some of the 2-lane roads to help us build residential areas. This is my attempt at following a road hierarchy without grids, which honestly is pretty challenging. While we wait for level 4, I'm going to go through and create more walkable areas for our citizens. The look of sidewalks and parks going through the town, in my opinion, really breaks up the terrain and makes the city look more alive. Setting down a taxi depot will help us generate income. Without it, taxis are actually sourced from outside of our town. This means besides us getting zero money for taxis, they also park wherever they want, sometimes causing massive traffic jams and accidents. We're going to go ahead and place these signs all over town in reasonable areas to help us avoid that. We are so close to level 5. I think once I complete this residential area, we have made it to level 5. So the first thing we're going to do is purchase a college, train, park maintenance, and large parks. Next thing we're going to do is build a college. This college, although small, is still going to have its own campus that is detailed with sidewalks and vegetation. Next, we're going to move into building farms. One of the things that decreases our income fast is importing goods we could grow in our own city. I've chose this place to the left of our city because it's high in resources and kind of outside the beaten path. I'm also going to be building some housing out here to ensure workers have quick access to the location. This also helps us keep land in place for low density that won't see or want an increase in density. Okay, I'm not really sure how it went negative that fast. I guess the only sensible thing to do to fix this is just raise parking prices. Seems traffic issues are going to be what plagues this city. Or maybe it's just my road placement, because it's not a grid. Okay, we have made it to level 6. For level 6, we're going to focus on creating our train stations. We're going to put a cargo station near our industrial district, and then put a train station into the city itself. For this portion of the clip, we're going to be doing a lot of building, so I'm going to pause the simulation and speed build. I'll talk to you in a second. So at level 6, I'm going to use our points to go ahead and grab intersections, specifically highway intersections, as well as sports parks to increase our entertainment and work towards our tourist attractions. Alright, we are now going to put some finishing touches, or I guess I should say fixing touches, on our city, while we wait for level 7. And with that, we have made it to Busy Town. As we switch to scenery shots of the city, I just want to say thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it, comment if you didn't, and if you want more content like this, don't forget to subscribe. Till next time.